But now it is most certainly the case as he starts on pole. The lights are on. It's lights out and away we go. The Alpine gets away a little bit skittishly. The Williams may have a little bit of a look up the inside here. Does Hazer have anything to say? Heading into turn one, it's the Williams that gets ahead, but the Alpine reclaims the racing line. It's Master there as the timing tower goes absolutely ballistic here early on. The Audi may be looking for a move on the Williams here early in the race on turn number 3. The McLaren there in the background too, but it's the Alpine that forces the issue into turns number 4 as his teammate there runs wide in the background. They still battle things out here as Hazer and Quartz still go side by side now, single file through the S section here, and it is a long way to the next braking zone. Who will be on the battery? Who will be on the power? The Audi most certainly is. He's getting a little bit of a slipstream from the Alpine, and it's Master that makes the move, not just once but twice. The Audi into the lead of the race, and it's Saban who wants a little look at the chicane at the Alpine, but holding station now for 3rd position, and it's the 2 Williams now sat 4th and 5th. It's Chizzy that is going to overtake his teammate, the reserve, saying, well, we're not exactly teammates here. He goes ahead, takes that position. Hazer losing multiple positions. And it's Dom Perry at the back there. Dom Perry's had a little bit of a moment here on lap number 2. Quartz and Saban look like they may be battling things out as Suzuki Dior has lost a position to James, and that is maybe just a spin from Dodo. Is that Dom Perry and Jojo and Dodo all getting involved with each other? I think Dom may have just been a bystander in that. Try and fend off not just his teammate, but maybe go ahead and make that move for 2nd position. There goes the Williams. Maybe had a little bit of a tap with the Alpine. Backs up the Alpine to try and give his teammate an opportunity to get through, but nothing doing that time for Hazer. Had a little bit of a look into the slow left-hander, but nothing doing there. As the 2 V-Carps running in 8th and 9th as, I think Quartz and Hazer are having another little bit of a scrap here. It's Quartz who's still managing to hang on. The Williams with the inside line. They're going to battle this one out fairly. That's the Alpine defending very well. Talk about a French pink wall as things stand, but does the Williams have the drive out of the final corner? They bang wheels on the exit. Quartz got a little bit loose out of the corner, and that may have just gifted 3rd position to the Williams as he has the inside line as it's Alpine and Williams yet again. He goes across the grass, Quartz, and he has to concede a position not just to his teammate, but Brian Evans as well. Does Saban have something to say for the Alpine as there's Quartz just going to try damage limitation to keep the McLaren at bay. It didn't seem like too much contact there. I think Quartz may have just missed his braking point, turned into a French lawnmower. Saban now is going to finally have something to say for the Alpine. He's got a little bit of the inside line. He's got the straight line speed. The 2 V-Carts queuing up for this position as well. Does the McLaren have what it takes to lead into the chicane? He most certainly does. The Alpine is going to battle this one out. They both go into the gravel. Rich and Quartz as Quartz and Rich is into the wall.
Wow.
The V-Carb into the wall, and that is the VSC. And we will see from that incident, Rich missing a lot of that front wing.
A gap 1.3 seconds.
But, that's a McLaren in the wall. Saban's lost it on the curb. I don't think is just the yellow flags out. He's had to look for everyone to go past. And he's finally going to get that McLaren turned around. The Ferrari's gone past, as has the Cadillac, the Audi, and the Haas as he finally gets back going. This field is beginning to spread out ever so slightly as more leader and James are going to go wheel to wheel, and that's going to be a Red Bull in the wall. James just turned back across him like the Red Bull wasn't there. Lucky to escape damage.
100% certain if he's actually in the car. I think, they've tangled. Dodo and Avi Tyrrell, Dodo's gone back into the wall and Avi Tyrrell's gone through. And whether or not that was the AI, it was. I can confirm now because a flash of the screen means Avi Tyrrell was now back in the car. So he was not in the car at that time between Avi and Dodo. Let's be real. I don't think the AI are that often totally.
There's another car that's seen the wall. That is the Aston Martin of James that has lost it at the exit of turn number 2, and he may have a little bit of wing damage. He does. The Aston Martin missing that left front end plate. What has taken place over the last 4 laps across this grid?
So many mistakes from the drivers. I wouldn't expect it in Division 2. I expected 5. But not here. It's what's happened further down? You got Avi Tyrrell.
Avi Tyrrell's back in the wall.
Avi Tyrrell's in the wall.
Avi Tyrrell.
Oh my word.
is having a night for Mercedes. It has gone from bad to worse. A strong start to their season so far.
Here's Chrissy, going to find his way through. Dom Parry's taking a defensive line, and Chrissy stays behind Dom Parry. This is seriously compromising him. Doing the wall. Into the wall, and Chrissy, Mafio is through.
And I can tell you right now, the two of those guys have a lot of history with each other. They go way back. They know each other very well. That is a, you want to picture it as a Lewandowski-Royce moment there between the two of them. As Dom Parry, again, is not just going to look to hold up one Williams. He's going to dive to the inside. Look at this move from Hazer. He's got it done. Headed into the corner. And it is an insane dive from the Williams. But it's a move needed to be done. Halfway decent at the moment. They've got one car inside the top 10. Is that Suzuki Dior that got all out of sorts on the exit of turn number 2? Could that open up the door for Hazer to make that move? The Williams is going to try to make that move into turn number 3. There's still wheel to wheel. The Williams to the inside that then becomes the outside. That's Hazer back on through into the podium positions yet again. Is the battle for 8th position that has slowly gotten very closer and quickly is resulting in some overtakes. This is Carl going the long way around on the Ferrari, and he has that move done. Carl's debut in Division 2 continues to impress, not just for us, but for Haas as well, repaying their faith in him with a bit of a fresh deal. They went ahead and kept him on board. There were rumors if he was going to go elsewhere after an impressive campaign last time. This is Kieran and Raven, as the Ferrari has lost 2 positions in as many sectors. Just maybe a couple laps time.
They've connected on the exit.
And there's 3 more cars involved. There's 3 more cars involved. It's Suzuki Dior, James, and Raven. Rich involved in this too.
But yeah, I thought we were going to have another moment where they had it a couple of laps ago again between those 2 drivers.
Here comes Hazer for the lead real quick. It's Hazer up the inside, and he's clear. Through before the chicane, the Williams takes the lead yet again. So at 9th position, Chizzy and Mafio are swapping positions on the entrance to turn number 5. The Dutchman to the inside. He is just giving the Alpine enough racing room, and through into 3rd position yet again. Yeah, Raven's involved in this battle too, and Dom Parry has found himself right involved in this as well, as the Ferrari up the inside at the final corner. The V-Carb getting involved in this as well, defending to the outside. Does the Audi have the straight line speed to take not just 1 but maybe 2 positions? Hold station for the time being. It's the V-Carb that switches to the inside, gets the move done. The Ferrari goes straight on into the grass, nearly collects the Audi of Dom Parry. Through goes James as well in the Aston Martin, but only just for a moment, as the Ferrari hangs on to 15th position. Hang on, hold that thought there for a second, because this is a move for the lead. That is Master getting it back into the hard right-hander at the conclusion of lap number 28. Viva, I think we're in store for maybe just a few last lap fireworks at the tail end of this race for the lead, as Hazer's got a bit of a better drive out of the corner, but Masters recovered it well, using that battery to get free from the Williams. But that's an Alpine into the wall. That's an Alpine into the wall. That's Mafio that has found the wall here at the conclusion of lap number 28.
They're holding tight for a battle into turn 11. Here goes Hazer. Round the outside.
It's the outside. Does he have a switchback? It's the Audi that stays in front. It's Hazer now that has to challenge to the outside. Does he have the straight line speed? He most certainly does. The Frenchman can't defend it anymore. It is Hazer now at the final time of asking into the lead of this race. Does Hazer have what it takes to hang on? He's got one last challenge to beat. It's the Audi to the inside. He locks up a little bit. That outside now switches back. Does the Audi have the straight line speed? They're going to be wheel to wheel at the line. It's the Frenchman on the outside and into the lead of the race. It's Hazer who has to settle for second. It is Master who wins. The Williams has to concede for second place. Courts comes across the line in 4th. Chizzy on his debut will not stand on the podium. More leader for Red Bull comes across the line to finish in 3rd due to the time penalties. Carl finishes in 10th. Suzuki Dior in 8th. Brian Evans in 6th. Where does Dom Parry end up? He ends up in 13th position. Is Dodo, there you go, has finished in the points for Ferrari. As Raven West, with that 10-second time penalty, we'll see if that gets removed at the very end. That's likely a yellow flag infringement, as Rich has rounded out the points. 15th for the V car